Finbarr Carrig, one of the great legends of Tarbert GAA. Going back, Finbarr, what's your first memory of the club as a young fella?
Well, as a young fella, there was no underage football in our day, and we all got together. And Bill Lanigan was the acting care at the time, so he used to take us to all the games for sixpence each, and we won. We beat every team in North Kerry except the Industrial School in Glynn. They were the one team that always beat us. And that group of players came on along to 52. We won the North Kerry Minor Championship. That was the same group of players. So we had the football in our blood, like from an early age.
So there was no organised football when you were like under 12, 14 and 16. You had to wait till you were a minor to have organised matches.
Yeah, that was the first competition you got involved in.
So you had to arrange your own matches as a young fella?
Yeah, we arranged our own games, yeah.
That must have been quite annoying, but at the same time, you were so dedicated that you went and you did it.
That's it, because we loved football so much, I think, because even out the Low Road where I was born and raised, it was only a rag ball we used to have, and we used to be playing with a rag ball out on the road against each other, so it was in the blood. And especially on a Sunday then when we listened to me Hollow here on the radio broadcasting the games, after the game being over, listen to the radio, we'd go up to the horse park, kicking ball, all together kicking around, so the football was in our blood.
Great times.
Oh, great times, they were great times.
What has the club come to mean to you personally, Finbarr, throughout your life? How big a part has it played?
Well, I was always, I suppose, a Tarbert man and dedicated to the club. The club was very important to me. I always liked to see him doing well. And I was involved in myself for years as juvenile secretary and chairman. I was involved, I'd say, 10 years with juveniles down along. We had great teams now at that time. We had a great team with John Connell and Michael Cameron and the Kiley brothers. We won we were undefeated in the county that time. We had a great underage team, so that was a great pleasure playing with those players.
So many different memories, Finbarr, from your time as a player to administrator to supporter to PRO to everything. What for you was your greatest day in Tarbert GAA?
Well, I suppose when I won the North Kerry Championship medal, because I had been playing, we had been beaten in several finals, and I say I was the only one of the old team that stayed playing. I was 35 when I won my championship medal, so that's the reason I kept on playing, because I know there was a great group of young players coming up, Skinny Connell and Mossy and the twin Connells, all that, Tom O'Donnell. There was a great panel there, so I said there has to be a championship in that team. So
that was, you were 35 when you got that championship medal in the end.
Yeah, and got the vital goal as well in it. Yeah.
Ah, fantastic, fantastic.
Against Ballylongford, was, of course.
That makes it even better, of course.
It does. And the year before, in the '68 final, the North Kerry League was one of the best games ever in North Kerry. Tarbert Ballylongford behind in Ballylongford. And the funny thing about that game, that it was touch and go all the way through, but I pulled a hamstring with about 10 minutes to go, and I told Donny Connell to go on. And the ball came out. Ballylongford, after getting a goal, they were gone up. They were gone up a point. Yeah. And Donny Connell came on for me. I didn't even tell the referee. Donny came on, he got the ball, came out, sent it upfield. It was a high ball, and he broke to his brother, Mossy. Mossy soloed 50 yards with the ball and buried at the back of the net. We won.
Ah, fantastic. Yeah. Now, just today, Finbarr, we had a great club stalwart, Father Tommy O'Hanlon. We had a fantastic memorial mass for him in the village. What are your memories of Tommy as a player?
Oh, sure, Tommy was brilliant, as a player and as a leader. He whatever was in him, if he said a few words in the dressing room before the game, you could find the tension to give you great energy, I think, to go out and play well. But he had a certain style, and of course Tommy was very special. Even the way he'd smile at you, or the way he'd talk, even at mass, like the way he'd give his homily, like there was something special in Father Tommy. And we were all so sad that he's gone. But I remember his final game was, I think Wishy mentioned that in the programme, was against Legion. Inside in Listowel.
Wishy's own club.
Yeah, he had an outstanding game that night. I remember that night he played his heart out that night, and we beat the Legion inside in Listowel.
Now, of course, Finbarr, after that you went on to watch several of your sons play in the red and black.
That's right.
How did that make you feel?
Oh, sure, that was made me feel very proud, of course, to see that Michael and Brian and Stephen, sure, they all played their part. And it's great now to see the grandchildren coming up again, Michael's boys coming up and doing well again. So it is.
Any promising youngsters coming through from Mike's side now? Are they good little players?
Oh, they are. Sean and even my name, young Finbarr, is very promising now.
Yeah.
They won a great final earlier this year against St. Pat's there, a county final. So they all played well. So. The
future of the club, Finbarr, you've seen it going back so many years. How do you think it's looking over the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, my only complaint would be, I think, about fitness of the players, I think myself. Because I know when we were playing, we trained maybe 3 or 4 evenings a week. And even when I was working, I was plastering all day back in Castle Island. I'd get up in the morning and cycle out the road at the end of the field and do 3 or 4 laps of the field. The way I would be fit, because I couldn't train with the boys. So I think fitness is very important today. Like you won't win unless you put in the hard work training.
And you see today, like it seems to be a lot more scientific type fitness, and they've all these different regimes and different training regimes.
Yeah.
Do you think it's better than in your day, or do you think?
I don't think so, because our day, like, you had this hop, step and jump, like you'd bend down, you would jump over, which and you would feel balls. I don't know, even myself when I was training, like I'd go out into the field and kick the ball up there and catch it coming down. And they said that today at Father Tommy's Mass, that Father Tommy used to do the same thing. Because one time I played against John Mitchell's, I caught the ball and Mitchell's back was behind me and I brought him out over my head. I had such a grip of the ball, so it is very important to grip the ball, you see, because the players today, like, it is easy to dispossess them when they have the ball. So. Finally,
Finbarr, as well as being a great player, administrator, etc., a lot of people will remember you from the Tarbert GAA, the notes,
yes.
Writing the notes of the matches. That's you did that for a long time. Did you always enjoy it?
Oh, I did, because when we lived in America ourselves, I'd get to hear him, and that's the first thing you look at, was the Tarbert notes. Regardless what was in the notes, anyway, you could see him read something about Tarbert. I think that was one of the reasons I said it for so long, was for our immigrants in London and New York and around the world. And I think they all appreciated it very much to see the notes there every week.
Excellent, Finbarr. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay, John, thank you.